Pues marcha a bajarla, pero no bajo todavía, que está bajando. No, recién. Regalen. Right. Well, so now let's revise a mixture of things. We have to choose the correct option. Ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, number one, Valentina.
She can't stand listening to rock music.
Very good. Number two, Mateo.
Dan refused doing his homework.
Remember that refuse is followed by to. And Mateo, remember that when I corrected some homework that you sent me, I wrote the list of those that go with to and those that go with ing. I uploaded the classes, well, all the classes that I had recorded for you to revise if you want. Well, okay, so refuse to. He refused to tell the truth. He refused to help me. Some people refuse to stay at home. Well, to infinite. Let's see. Number three. Victoria?
We managed to arrive on time.
Yes, we managed to arrive on time. Yes. Number four, Sophia?
He denied stealing the money.
Mhm. So he said that he had not stolen them. 5, Valentina.
I suggest going to the cinema.
He suggested. 6, Mateo.
You promised not to tell my mom.
Right. Victoria.
I can't afford to buy a new bike.
Sophia.
Jane enjoyed eating the pizza.
Yes. Okay. Well, let's think of another sentence using can't stand. Who has got one?
I can't stand watching long films.
Okay. Any other? Yes, Valen?
I enjoy doing a new hobby.
Okay. Let's see another one with refused or refused.
I refuse to do the vacuuming. I refuse to do my math homework.
Right. Okay. You can change and use some other verb instead of to. He refused to repeat the answer, or the teacher refused to listen, to play the listening again, or to play the recording again. Okay. Let's see, manage. So to manage means that you were able to do something, but which was difficult for you to do.
I manage.
Okay, Victoria.
I managed to pass all the tests.
Okay. This suggests that it was difficult for you. And who was speaking, Valentina or Sofia?
Me, Valentina.
Valentina, okay.
I managed to do the homework of math.
Yes, suggesting that it was difficult. Good. Let's see, deny.
I denied to eat the last piece of cake.
I denied eating the last piece of cake. Did you say eating?
No, yeah.
So this suggests that, well, we don't know if you ate it or not, but you said that you didn't. You denied eating the cake. You said that you didn't eat it. Another example with deny?
I denied breaking my mom's book.
Yes. So you said that you didn't. Good. Let's see something with suggest.
I suggest eating pizza.
Yes, good.
I suggest playing basketball.
Right. Promise? Promise to do something or promise not to do something?
I promise to go to bed early.
Yes.
I promise not to speak about something.
Right. Okay. And with can't afford or with afford?
I can't afford to buy an iPhone.
Right. One more with afford or affirmative or negative?
I can't afford to buy a car with my money.
Right. Okay. Well, fine. And here we have to revise. Oh, mustn't or the correct form of have to. Ready?
Yes.
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 Okay, number one, Mateo.
You don't have to pay for the ticket. It's free.
Good. Number two, Sophia.
Police officers usually have to wear uniforms.
Yes. Remember that we use have to when the obligation comes from somebody else. Somebody else imposes that obligation. Yes? So it's okay. And number three. Valentina?
Sean have to get up early on Saturdays to go to work.
Yes, John has to. Did you say has to?
No.
I think I heard have. Did you say have?
Yes.
Okay, remember if it is he, she, or it, with S. Okay, number 4, Valentina?
Okay.
No, or Victoria? No, Valentina, no?
Acabo de decir el de Sean,
No,
pero okay.
so that is because I can't see your faces. Well, Sophia. And Sophia, I had skipped you, Sophia, or what?
No.
¿Cómo que no?
Sorry,
Mateo said number 1. Who said number 2?
Sophia.
And Valentina said
Sorry.
number 3. Sorry. I don't know how to count. That's my problem. Victoria then. Number 4.
You mustn't ride your bike at night without lights.
Yes. And why do we have to use mustn't in this case?
Because it's a law.
It's a law, exactly. Very good. Number 5, Valentina.
Okay. We can't buy lunch at the school, so we don't have to take sandwiches.
Right. So if you want, you can, but it's not compulsory. Good. And Sophia?
Jack's finished his exams, so he doesn't have to do any homework.
Yes. His exams. Okay. Doesn't have to do any homework. Very good. Okay. Well, and here we have to rewrite the sentences. Use the adjectives in brackets and the correct preposition. Prices in the USA and in the United Kingdom are not the same, for example, and you have to use different. So you have to say the same thing as in the original sentence, but using that word. So you can say prices in the USA are different from prices in the UK. Let's see. We were not happy because of the rain, and we have to say the same but using fed up.
We fed up with the rain.
But you are missing the verb. We, because fed up is an adjective, so you need a verb before fed up.
We were fed up with the rain.
Okay, yes, or we got fed up with the rain. Good. Let's see number 2.
I'm tired of this music.
Yes, of listening to this music. Yes, I'm tired of listening to this music, or I've got tired of listening to this music. Very good. Yes, number 3. Whose turn is it? María Sofía, Valentina? Well, whoever.
David
David?
is worried about his exams of math.
Yes, David is worried about, but you're missing something there.
About his math exam.
You are missing one word.
About he might fail his exam.
Not so many words, only one.
Fail.
Yes, but now pay attention to the form of the word fail. You said David is
Oh.
worried about.
for his math exams.
No. What do we have to do with the verb if it comes after a preposition? Because about is a preposition. So what happens to the verb that comes after a preposition?
Failing.
Failing. Yes, we always add ing to the verb that is after a preposition. So, can you repeat all the sentence?
Yes. David is worried about failing his math exams.
Yes, very good. Mhm. Okay, number 4, the next one.
Kyle is responsible for the cooking.
Very good, responsible for. The next one.
Your laptop is similar to mine.
Very good. Mhm. And Sophia?
I'm scared of snakes.
Very good. Mhm. Okay, good. Well, and this is to revise vocabulary. Match the verbs that we have here to the phrases on the right. For instance, you download, you connect, you delete, you protect, you send. Yes, you download software, you connect
To the internet.
To
to the internet or to the net. You delete,
Files
files you
you
don't
don't
know.
want.
good. You protect
Your computer for viruses.
from viruses, right? And you send
An email.
an
Email.
email. Good. Well, and here we have to circle the word that is different. So there are 4 words in each line. 3 have something in common and 1 doesn't have that something in common. For example, basket, ball, goal. Well, the one that has nothing in common is referee. Let's see number 1, which is quite easy.
Draw.
Draw. Draw has nothing to do with all the others are people. Okay, number 2.
Spectator.
Spectator, good, because all the others are things connected with the sport. 3.
Pass.
Pass.
Pass, good. 4.
Coach.
Coach.
Coach, good. And 5.
Hit.
Hit.
Hit, very good. Well, before it gets late, I'm going to tell you the topics that you should revise. Wait a second. Well, if you want to take notes, well, this is everything we have seen, so I don't know, but I read them to you. I don't know, are you going to write them down or? I'm going to upload to the class anyway. So, passive voice, reported speech, relative clauses, that is with who, which, where, used to, didn't used to, present perfect, simple and continuous, first and second conditional, adjectives ending in ed or ing. For example, surprised, surprising. Wish, suggestions, verbs which require to, like refuse to or promise to or not to, and verbs which require a gerund or ing verbs. For example, I suggested going, I suggested buying, eating. Then must, have to, had to, mustn't, don't have to, didn't have to, doesn't have to. Although and however. The adjectives that we saw to learn with what prepositions they are used. For example, good at, bad at, etc. Then some, well, all the vocabulary included in the units. Phrasal verbs that appeared in the texts. For example, we saw some phrasal verbs without, like find out, look out, run out, or run out of. We saw some with on, like turn on, get on, go on. We saw some with up, cheer up, get up, give up, look up, and the use of so and such. Yes.
O sea, la unidad 8 y la unidad 9 entera.
Yes, but also, apart from that, also what we had seen before we started with the book, that when we revised, we had revised passive voice, reported speech, used to, didn't used to. That was not in units 8 and 9, but it was a revision. Okay, well that. Okay, let's see now what you, let me see the time. Oh, well. Okay, let's see this one first and then we go to the story. Complete with phrases from the box. Ready?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So, I'd so like to go to the match, but the tickets are really expensive.
I know what you mean.
I know what you mean, but I know how to get some cheap tickets. Knowing you, that doesn't surprise me. I just have to make a few calls.
That's all.
That's all.
That's all. We can
Go house.
go halves.
Nice try.
Nice try, but I'd rather watch it on TV. Good. Okay. Well, let's go to the story. Well, how does it start? Room 7. What do we learn at the beginning of the story? What does he tell us?
It's a man telling that he saw a ghost.
Well, he's telling us that he has seen something, but does he say that he saw a ghost?
No.
No.
No. Oh, it appeared like a ghost, but he doesn't really know whether it was a ghost or not. Okay, what else do we know? Who was this man and what was he doing there? What's his name?
Mr. Saunders.
Yes, John, I think it was. Yes, Saunders. Let's see. I think it was John. Well, Saunders. Okay, and why did he go there? How did he get to that hotel?
Because he was on his car. His car lights had broken.
Yes, they were failing. They were not working properly. Okay, where was he? Was he near his house?
No.
Where had he been?
North of England.
To the north of England. Had he traveled there by pleasure?
No, for a business trip.
Yes, on business. He had been on business, and when he was going back, he had that problem. Okay, and what did he do first?
Drive slowly and carefully.
Yes. And the first thing he did when he got to this village or little town?
He went to the
Yes, he went to a garage. That is
yes.
a place where cars are fixed or repaired. Okay, and what was the problem according to the garage man?
That he had to wait all the night.
Yes, but what did he think that was wrong? What was wrong with the car?
The lights.
Yes, they knew that the lights were failing, but I think the mechanic said what he thought was wrong about the car.
That the engine was broken.
That the dynamo was broken. No idea what that is, but part of the engine. Okay. I don't know if our cars still have that, but that's what he said, the dynamo. Okay, so the man, this Mr. Saunders, had to stay the night there. And what happened when he got to the little hotel? How many rooms were there?
6.
6. But the title is Room 7. How can you explain that?
Because there was a room that they don't
Which they didn't
use it.
They didn't use, right. You don't know why not yet, unless you have already finished the story. You have finished, Victoria?
Yes.
Yes, I noticed by your face. Okay, well, so for next time, finish the story. Yes, because this story will also be included in some of the questions I'll ask you on Wednesday, okay? But so that we can talk about them on Monday, sorry. Okay, what else did you learn about about when they offered him the room? Was he offered room 7 immediately?
No.
No.
Who offered the room to him?
The receptionist's wife.
Yes, exactly, his wife. Okay, and do you remember the description of the room? What was there in the room?
It was small. It had a cupboard and a black chair.
It was clean.
It was clean, right? There was a clothes cupboard, and what else apart from the chair?
A bed.
Yes, a bed and something else.
What tub?
What?
Wash tub.
Yes, a wash basin. So to wash his hands. Okay, and where was the chair placed? Where exactly was the chair? In what part of the room?
Against the wall.
Against the wall. Between
the cupboard and the vein washing.
And the wash basin, right? Okay. What else did I want to ask you? As regards the chair, we don't know the color of the chair, but what he says was that it was straight backed, so like this. Not inclined or more comfortable, but very straight at the back. That was a straight backed chair. Okay, right. What else do you remember?
The Mr. Sanders went to have dinner, and he stayed at the cafe.
Yes. Right, and what was happening there? What was going on when he got there?
There were some people having the hotel's beer.
Right. Well, and they were chatting and having fun. Right. How did Mr. Saunders feel there?
Comfortable?
Right. He wished he could stay longer, not go up to his bedroom when it was already ready. Okay. And what did he ask the owner about his, as regards his breakfast?
To have his breakfast at 8 o'clock a.m.
Yes. Okay. Right. All right. Well, so read the up to the end for next time. Yes. And I'm not going to give you any homework so that you can start revising everything. If you have any doubts, write them down so that you can ask me. Okay? Yes. Well, have you got any doubts now?
No.
No.
No? Okay. Well, then I'll see you on Monday. Okay? And remember to send me homework if you owe me anything. I'm not sure who owes me. I have to check. But, well, make sure you have everything handed in before the test.